What's poppin', Diva gang? How are y'all doing today? So today I am trying out a technique that I saw Vanity Val use on her channel. If you don't know who she is, I highly recommend that you go and check her out. She does super long nail extensions and press-on nails as well, and a whole bunch of other stuff. She has some videos on like some DIY videos. She shows us how to make our own nail charms. So comment below if you want to see me try like anything else that she does, but she's super creative. I love watching her videos. They're all super long and entertaining. So Vanity Val, if you watch this video, shout out to you. Yeah, so I'm just jumping right in. I'm not going to explain too in depth what I'm doing here, but basically I'm attempting to create some extra long press-on nails. And I'm using the technique that Vanity Val did in this video here. I'm gonna have it linked in the cards. Hopefully I remember to do it. But basically it was the second video that she did making like 10XL press-on nails. And you know, these are even longer than like when I do junk nails and things like that. So when I put these on like for pictures and stuff, it was very interesting to say the least. But they came out really cute, you know. I mean, this was fun. This was super fun. I don't think I would ever wear nails. Don't get me wrong, I love a long nail, okay? I really do. But these were ridiculous. I think they were like 5 inches, to be honest. I wanted to like put my ruler next to the nail and measure it for the thumbnail, but you know, I'm moving and I packed up like my ruler, so like whatever, but I'm pretty sure these were at least like 4 or 5 inches. They some longins, okay? So basically, if you missed what I did here, I just took some short square full cover tips, and I'm using those as kind of like the base for my extra long press-on nails. And all that I basically do is I want to size up, okay, for the square tips that are actually going to be on my nail. I want to size up just because I knew I was going to be doing a whole hell of a lot of filing, and I just didn't want to, you know, have any issues putting them on for pictures and things like that. What I like about this method is that if I were to just take these extra long, like the extension tips that I used, the cuticle, you know, they're not meant to really go fit around the cuticle of your nail. They're meant for like if you're going to do acrylic nails or some sort of nail extension. And so what I like about this is that having used those square tips, those, even though they're short, they have a pretty nice like apex and C-curve in them. So they did kind of like, you know, help as far as fitting them around the cuticle and making them look nice for pictures. So if I did actually want to do this to wear these, this is actually a really good technique if I ever wanted some like 10XL press-on nails. So I took those, I sized them, I went one size up, and then I used the McCart nail glue to adhere these extra long tips that are kind of like for nail art display, and like I said before, actual nail extensions with acrylic, polygel, anything like that. These are not necessarily the best quality tips. They were super cheap, but they're really long, and I like to use them for fun stuff like this. So I just kind of filed the edge of that square nail, and then I fused together those extra long display tips with a nail file and the McCart nail glue. And then I just went over and filed it and, you know, just got them blended together, and then I cleaned them off with some alcohol. Now I'm going in with some Coselia builder gel. In Vanity Val's video, she actually used IBD gel. She used the IBD builder gel. I've never tried that, but I would imagine that this one works pretty similar. I think clear builder gel is just clear builder gel. Basically, we're just trying to reinforce the strength of the nail, because if you were to just put it on like this, it would definitely crack right off. These nails are super thin, they're super long, so they need the support, they need the strength. So you definitely want to make sure you build that up with a really healthy layer of builder gel. You can even use acrylic if you're good with acrylic. I'm not that skilled yet. I'm still kind of trying to learn how to use acrylic, so I just went in with my builder gel. And plus I wanted to follow Val's method as closely as possible. I know that I didn't follow it like to the T, because to be honest, I'd watched her video a couple of times and I've seen her do this method a couple of times as well, but I didn't, you know, have the content playing up in front of me while I was filming this tutorial, so I couldn't follow it like to the T, but I followed it to the best of my memory. And yeah, if you want like a super duper detailed video on this method and exactly how she did everything, I would definitely recommend you check out some of her videos, because she even shows you how to do things like this on your natural nails as well. If you're someone that's not interested in doing acrylic nails, but you still want super long nails at home, she has some really great methods on how to achieve that. I want to do a little video soon trying out some of her methods, just because, like I said, she's super creative, and I just have to wonder how she comes up with these things, you know. I haven't necessarily seen anyone else do the things that she does or come up with the methods that she has. So all in all, if you haven't checked out her video yet, go ahead and check that out. I'll have her channel linked in the cards if I can remember. But anywho, after I cured that builder gel for 60 seconds, oh, by the way, applying builder gel with an acrylic brush is so much easier and takes so much less time than doing it with a freaking like gel brush or something. I whipped through that builder gel, okay, and you see how long these nails are, so it takes a while to do anything on these nails. But honey, applying that builder gel, I was whipping through that with this big old acrylic brush I got. So just a little time saver if you don't know already. But after I cured that builder gel for 60 seconds, and make sure you do it for 60 seconds, I wiped it down with some alcohol to remove the sticky layer, and then I just went over and filed the sides of the nails because I was really concerned about keeping the shape of these. Next time I try this method, God, pray for me. But if I do try this method again, I'm gonna actually glue on 2 tips and make like super duper long press on nails, like 15 XL type shit. And hopefully they can have like a little bit more of a square shape, because that was what I wanted here. This is like more of a tapered square if you really look at it, but I really wanted it to be like square. But I just filed and buffed the nails, clean it with some alcohol again, and then finally we can start painting and decorating. Oh my gosh, it took me so long. This video took 2 days just to film because there's just so much happening. Like, and since, you know, this is like more of a fun video, I decided to just do something different on each of the nails, which I'm sure you can imagine took much more time than it probably needed to. But yeah, I decided to do something different on each of the nails just because, you know, I'm not taking this too seriously. This is literally just for fun. We got some nail piercings, some 3D nail art, some really cute bling going on here. On this first nail, I'm using colors from the Femi Beauty McCart collection to do just kind of like a semi rainbow ombre. I took peachy at the closest to the cuticle, and then I used that, you know, all the different colors that's in there basically. The only one that was left out was frickin', because I just didn't think it went with the vibe, you know. I want to do like a really pretty blinged out set using that color. It's just so loud though. I'm not used to like that hot pink color. I'll be completely honest, it's just not my vibe, but I don't care. I'm gonna find something to do with it. Oh, I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. All right, anyway, yeah, so these are some dangle charms that I got off of Amazon. They're meant for like jewelry making, but who uses stuff for what it's meant for around here? Definitely not me. So after I was done, by the way, ombreing these colors together was super easy because they're really jelly and they kind of just blended together. So as you can see, that nail came out real cute. But I attached this other little dangle charm that I actually got from Walmart, and it's not even the same color gold, but if you don't look too close, you won't know. So I just attached them together to make like my own little dangle charm, you know. And now I'm working on the I think this is the ring finger, actually. I'm working on the ring finger, and we're doing another kind of ombre situation, but we're doing it just a little bit differently. I did not feel like pulling out my airbrush to do this, so I'm doing another method to ombre these two colors together. I took peachy, and then I just took like a plain red polish, And I just kind of ombreed them together where I felt like the nail bed color would end. And then I just tried my best to just ombre them together and make them look really smooth. Another reason I didn't care about this blend being too smooth was because I knew I was going to cover it with this glitter anyway. And this is just a really cute pink translucent glitter. It looks so pretty. In some lights, like in shifts, it has like a blue and yellow kind of shift to it. So I just kind of put that in the center to help further blend my ombre. And now I'm using something I've never used on this channel before. I'm using spider gel. This was actually my first time just using spider gel, and I ordered it because I just started seeing all these looks of spider gel, and I was like, you know what, let me get me some. And, you know, let me just try something new. See, you know, because I've seen people do some cute stuff with some spider gel. And, you know, Halloween is right around the corner if we're keeping it real. So I was like, let me go ahead and get me some. And let me tell y'all, this ish is messy. Oh my god, spider gel is messy. But anywho, y'all saw what I did with that nail. I had these little cherry charms, so I just attached a jump ring and made a nail piercing dangle charm. Can y'all hear my stomach growling? I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, and I have so much to do today, but I'm starving. I'm so sorry if y'all could hear that because it's loud AF. But anywho, now this is the pinky finger that I'm working on, and I did actually whip out my airbrush for this one, although it didn't come out how I thought it would. So here's what happened. I took this yellow color, it's a bright yellow. I painted 2 coats of it onto the nail, and then I went ahead and did a nail bed because it's going to be a French nail with some airbrush. And then I took a not a hot pink, but like a bubblegum pink, like a real bright bubblegum pink, and I just stuck on some random stickers that I have. The Cricut tutorial is coming, guys. Just have patience, all right? If it's not up already, because I'm filming these videos super early, so if it's not up already, it's coming. Just be patient with me. But I just did some pretty simple airbrush. I don't really care for how it came out. I was going for like a pink lemonade vibe, and I think I should have used like a darker pink, but whatever, you know. So I really wanted to do a matte top coat too, but I just ordered it and it's in the mailbox and I don't want to go and get it. But that's the story. So yeah, I attached that little 3D charm that I just had because I thought it would complement the look. And this has to be my least favorite nail actually that I'm doing. This one that I'm working on right here. I did 2 coats of that like bluish green kind of color. The color is not like doing justice on camera, but it's like a really pretty kind of aqua blue. In some lights it can look kind of green, but then in some lights it looks more blue. So it's really pretty. But this was the nail that I decided to just do some 3D nail art, some big nail charms, and some gold pieces as well. I didn't know what I was doing when I did any of these, but for this nail, I definitely didn't know what direction I was trying to go in, but we ended up getting something. So comment below what you think of this nail, but I personally did not care for the way that this nail came out in particular. So I'll just allow you guys to watch me bling out this nail, and then I'll be back for the next nail. All right, so now we're doing the decal nail. These are all decals that I made myself. Comment below if you want a DIY nail art decal video. And look at this, I couldn't even fit them into this tiny little dapping dish, but I didn't have anything else around, so I made it do what it do. But basically, I just went in, I painted 2 coats of white onto the nail, and then I painted on a coat of foil gel. The reason why I use the foil gel is because it helps the decal not slide around so much as it's drying on the nail. And it just makes it easier to apply the decal and just have everything stay where you put it. So that's what I did. And then I just went in and I applied the decal. I was kind of struggling with these. Y'all didn't need to see that. So that's why I just went ahead and skipped through until I had them all on. And then before filing, I went in with a coat of top coat just to make sure everything was sealed in. And then I filed down the sides of the nails and scraped out the rest of the paper from underneath the nails. And now that the nail is nice and shaped, we're gonna ruin the shape again and apply a coat of base coat to cover up the cracks with some gold foil. This would be really cute actually if I had like different color foil, and I think I do. I just didn't feel like looking for it. But if I would have had like different color foil, like green and red and blue, it would have been really cute to just scatter like in between these decals. But yeah, these are just like random candy brands. I had an idea for these a while back and I printed them and just never ended up using them, so that's that. But once that was dry, I gave everything a final top coat and then went in and cleaned up the sides one final time. And then these are them. Look how freaking long they are. Whoa, 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 you guys. These nails are so long. I just know I would have been struggling. I can't even fit the whole thing in the camera. Look, I can't even fit the whole thing in the freaking lens. Like, I really, really wish I had my ruler out so that I could actually do like a real life measurement for you guys and you guys could see just how crazy and long these nails are. But just take my word for it, sis. They're freaking long. I think my favorite nail is probably that ring finger. I want to do a whole set that looks just like that, maybe just like with different colors or whatever have you. But yeah, thank you so much, Vanity Val, for introducing this new technique to all of us. Thank you so much for your creativity. Thank you just for your content, really. You were one of the first people I started watching when I got into this hobby. And so I really just appreciate your channel. I appreciate your content. I appreciate creativity. And I appreciate your love for these crazy long nails. Girl, do you really be wearing your nails this long? Because if I tried it, and y'all know I love me a long nail, but I wouldn't try it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, give my video a like so I can get recommended to more divas like you. Hit that subscribe button and turn your post notifications on. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace, Diva Gang. Mwah.